I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
That's Kaysen. Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Das ist cool, ich will mehr sehen. Okay, Emily, wir fahren dann. Wobei ich wette, dass es hier noch jede Menge zu erkunden gibt. Mal angenommen, wir nehmen jetzt das Polizeiauto. Ist dann da mehr am Tag?
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, stopp! Wir müssen mal einen Blick auf die Karte werfen. Wir wollen zum Diner. Das da hinten. Ich möchte aber an der Gasstation, an der Tankstelle vorbei. Das heißt, wenn wir jetzt links lang fahren, die Straße bis zum Ende nehmen und dann wieder links, kommen wir zur Tanke. Ich muss nicht tanken.
Emily, don't you find it a bit suffocating to be around George so much?
Well, we aren't always together. And anyway, I've gotten used to him.
Impressive. Women are very adaptable.
No, it's not like that, actually. George is hard-headed, sure, but he's also a hard-working man. That's why the townsfolk trust him so much.
The very epitome of the rural sheriff.
That's right. He isn't some hotshot FBI agent. This place isn't like the city. Everyone knows everyone else.
What about you and Anna? Were you too close?
No, not close, really. I don't seem to have much in common with teenagers nowadays. All they talk about are boys, clothes, and accessories. I don't have much interest in any of those things.
There is a gap between a teenager and being in your 20s.
Everyone's different, that's all. Me and you, too.
Zach, I'm not liking the way this conversation is heading. Let's concentrate on driving instead.
Nightbird Way. Nachtvogelweg. Wir müssen die Leute echt mal ein bisschen loswerden und für uns erforschen. Wir brauchen mehr Zeitspielräume. Gleich kommt die Hauptstraße. Und da wir uns was vom Tanken drücken konnten, indem wir einfach das Auto getauscht haben. Easy peasy. Nö, ich kann jetzt doch nicht tanken. Pech gehabt.
let's just focus on getting to the diner and cut the chit-chat.
Oh, kein Chat-Shit. War doch richtig, ne? Ja.
The A&G Diner. Wonder what the A and G stand for. Any ideas, Emily?
Nope, I don't know either.
Air and gravity, perhaps? Access and games? Aliens and Godzilla? Who knows?
Is it important to know? I mean, why don't you just ask Nick?
Oh, I will. But first, I need to eat. Wonder what's good here.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich. Sound good?
Oh, perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack,
Okay.
I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment. Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, that is, Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try. I can't believe it. This is fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having. Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side. Even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. With no makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
Boah, was man hier für Sachen erfährt. Okay. Das ist Nick. Ich möchte aber gar nicht mit Nick reden. Was war das? Achso, ich kann die Leute observieren. Eine Karte. Eine Kaffeekarte. Gut. Olivia, können Sie mir bitte sagen, wofür das A und das G stehen? Das steht für Apfel und Grillsoße. Mein Mann war auf eine Grillsoße mit Apfelmus immer sehr stolz auf seine. Darum wählten wir das als Namen, als wir das Deine eröffneten. Nicks Vater riet uns als Namen, das zu nehmen, worauf wir stolz sind. Na, damit ist ja eine brennende Frage endlich beantwortet. Ich möchte Sie auch noch ein wenig zu Nick befragen. Ein wenig ist okay. Was wollen Sie wissen? Oh, nichts Bedeutendes. Nur ein paar Dinge über ihn und Diane. Okay. Schwarze getroffen. Bevor ich...
Hey! I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No! Get the hell out of here!
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Worum geht's denn? Können Sie mir sagen, was Sie in der Nacht, als Anna ermordet wurde, machten? Ich war mit Diane in der Bar. Worüber haben Sie beide gesprochen, Nick? Rembrandt und Turner. Gibt es da ein Problem? Nein, kein Problem. Falls Sie denken, dass Diane den Mord begangen hat, irren Sie sich. Nein, darum geht es nicht. Ach, dann sind Sie also hinter mir her. Da liegen Sie wieder falsch. So viel also zum Thema FBI. Auch darum geht es nicht, Nick. Ich glaube, dass Sie beide verheimlichen etwas. Okay. Wenn Leute etwas verheimlichen, merkt man das an ihren Reaktionen. Den Augen, dem Schweiß, den Händen, den Lippen und ähnlichen Signalen. Ich arbeite hier. Wenn Sie nichts bestellen wollen, dann raus. Ich habe bereits alles gesagt, was ich zu sagen habe. Zwingen Sie mich nicht, das zu wiederholen. Ja, ist ja gut. Nick bestätigt Dianes Geschichte. Das ist kein richtiger Beweis, aber es unterstützt ihr Alibi. Ja, aber die beiden können unter einer Decke stecken. Ich glaube, wir sollten noch einmal mit Olivia reden, Zack. Sollten wir das? Oh! Oh, Hundi!
Willie, how are you doing, boy?
Hey, Willie, wait! Where are you going?
You got me, Kaysen. Willie just ran off with some bones I was carrying as evidence.
Bones?
I can't really go into the details, but I need them.
York, that's not good. Willie loves bones. He's a dog. And carrying bones around with him is like, well, like throwing a blonde in a bikini into a boy's locker room. It's almost like you were asking for trouble. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to forget about your bones. I better run after him now. I'll see you later.
Forget about them. If I gave up that easily, then I wouldn't be a good federal agent, would I, Zach? We're going to have to search his house, Zach. Let's get back those precious bones.
Ein Happen für Willy. Ein Happen für Willy. Willy hat einen Knochen stibitzt, der im Laufe der Ermittlungen entdeckt wurde. Es könnte ein wichtiger Beweis sein. Holen Sie ihn aus Willys Hütte hinten in Kaysens Auto zurück. Okay, aber wir müssen noch mit Olivia reden. Das ist jetzt natürlich wieder doof gelaufen.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it.
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing. That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right? You don't want to answer? Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?